to raise the standard of expectations for the school district here. And don't think that you in it by yourself. God gave it to you. And listen, in fact, watch this. He gave it to your father. He gave it to your father. And so he said that oil is on you. He said that oil is on you. He said there was a levels, just as David was the gatherer, but Solomon was the builder. He said that your father gathered a lot of things. He said, but he's called for you to be the builder. And you're going to bring into fruition a lot of the dreams, a lot of the things that your father has set the foundation for. And he said that education was what is at the forefront of your economical strategy. Now, let me keep going. Then number 2, businesses. Yeah, some of y'all for this. Y'all listen. Y'all gonna create your own Shark Tank. You gonna create your own Shark Tank. Yeah, you're gonna create your own Shark Tank. Listen, you're about to start having ideas that are just off the wall. That's why I told you have to transform your mind, because see, as long as you kept your old mind, you had finite thinking. But now you're about to start thinking about, that's why I told you, you're about to start thinking about stuff 20 years from now. That's why you're about to start dreaming and thinking about stuff, you're going to be given answers to stuff, and the problem hadn't even showed up. The problem hadn't even showed up, and you already got the answer for stuff that don't even exist. Look at your neighbor and say, you're a walking answer, you're a walking answer. So now you're going to see small businesses develop. People in the congregation, don't think it's strange when you got an idea to start your own business. I don't care if it's, listen, you might want to start your own car wash service. You ain't got no money, go get you a mop, a bucket, and some almond joy or some tile with bleach or something, and get out there and get you a glove and a little sponge. Check the weather, and see if it don't rain on Thursday, then you start washing Thursday morning. Because when the entrepreneur rises up in you, you don't have to worry about the resources that you don't have. You know how to use what you got to get. But God's about to start raising up entrepreneurs. And so that's why you got to become business type. So that means now he got to send accountants up in here. He got to send corporate, he got to send administrators up in this place. Because he says the small businesses will be a great catalyst for wealth generation. Number 3, banking. He says that this church will be responsible. Him and brother. He said this church will be responsible for creating a new bank. Glory. Wow. This You know how much it costs to create a credit union? $60,000. $60,000. And you know, in fact, I need to give you somebody's number. But what would happen if Transforming Lives get with another church here in Jasper County, and those 2 churches get with another church, and all the churches get together and say, you know what? Since the bank don't want to lend us money, don't want to deal with us, don't want to put our people in corporate places. How many banks you know got all the white folks on top and then the black folks at the teller machine? I'm speaking real stuff now. Ain't no shadow boy on this right here. This is real time. But all right, my brother, you're gonna be responsible for creating in this community. And it's going to build, it's going to now create positions so that minorities who are the majority can be the majority. But you know now, with those things come great responsibility. This ain't, you can't have no jack leg up there talking about, oh, let's see, 2 + 2 is, well, so he says banking. He says, because watch this, you're going to be the lender. and not the barn. See, you thought it was just let me get $5. That's the no. He's talking about, okay, you want to build your house? Okay, well that's $200,000. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're gonna give you the loan, and you're gonna become the lender. Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody lift your hand and shout, I receive it, I receive it. Fourthly, he says real estate. He says real estate. He said, right, he said, because the earth is mine. And if the earth is mine, my folk need to rule it. He said, if the earth belongs to me, then why my folk don't have no land? Why my folk stuck in rent? When we need to be owning. Land is one of the greatest ways of wealth generation, to build self-sufficiency. Ain't nothing wrong with rent, ain't nothing wrong with wind, but that's a start. And it's a great strategy to rent if you're not going to be there forever. But let me keep going. So he says this economical strategy is going to transform this ministry like never before. I'm going to give you this last one, and y'all, we need to go ahead and shout so y'all can wake up. Y'all don't fell asleep on me. Okay. The last thing, brother, is the military strategy. This military strategy, 2 Corinthians 10 verse 3 through 5, says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. He says that now here's the military strategy, because you got to understand, when you walk in the kingdom, when you fulfill your kingdom purpose, it's always a conqueror. It's always an adversary that try to come and undermine and undercut you and cut you out of what you've been assigned to. And so that's why your military is important. He gave me these three things. He said, and let's go ahead and go here, and then we're gonna say it good night. He says now, this military diagram. He said that there in this season, he said, this is going to be the frontline warriors of the military strategy. This is the frontline warriors of the military strategy. He says they're going to be, number one, intercessors. Number two, Levites. And number three, evangelists. He said you ain't gonna need everybody. He said, but really, he said there's going to be a special assignment, special calling for these three frontline warriors. There's going to be a season of the intercessor. You're going to have people praying in the trenches like never before. I mean, this is going to be a catalyst for, some serious praying saints. I'm not talking about no now lay me down to sleep. I'm talking about walking the floor. Come on. Then he says the Levites. Let me go to the evangelists, because I want to close on the Levites. He says in the evangelists, he said those that do evangelism. The evangelists are those who walk in evangelism. And see, in this military, you're going to have those that walk in evangelism, are those that are after souls. Those that are after souls. These are the soldiers who ain't afraid of no devil. They ain't afraid of no territorial demon. They ain't afraid of nobody in the city. They ain't afraid of ain't nothing gonna turn them around. They're after souls, and so they ain't afraid to go into the enemy's camp. They ain't afraid to go into the jails. They're not afraid to go into the highways and byways. They're not afraid to go into the streets and get people out the streets and get them back into the kingdom. So he said that there's going to be a calling. You're going to see evangelism go crazy from this house. You're going to see people, listen, you're going to see people riding on horseback talking about calling on the name of Jesus. You're going to see people riding in the 18-wheelers talking about the name of Jesus. You're going to see people getting off of the school bus calling on the name of Jesus. Evangelism. He said this is going to be the front line. Oh, but let me go ahead and give you this last one. He says lastly will be the Levites. The Levites include a group called the priests and a group called the Kohathites. The Kohathites and the priests were the preachers. But the Kohathites was the choir. And he said that the preachers and the choir are going to get on the front line. You're going to see a season right now from this ministry where you're going to have more sons and daughters that are going to come. You're going to have some that are going to be birthed out of the pews, but you're going to have some that's going to transfer from other areas that's going to need your covering. And he says, not only will you have sons and daughters that come into the ministry, he says, but now your music ministry will be so critical in this hour. That means you will no longer have to worry about singing other folks' songs. He said, you're going to sing the songs that the angels, you're going to start releasing a sound from your belly that earth hadn't even heard of before. He said because of the urgency in the realm. He said this is a part of the military strategy. If you be overtaken, they won't overtake you because of your praise. They won't overtake you because of your worship. He said that he's calling for the Levitical voices, the Levitical tribe to stand up and sound the alarm. I can remember when they was walking around Jericho, they didn't get the people, they got the singers, they got the musicians, and they begin to walk around the wall. Is there anybody who can remember what happened when they walked around the wall? The Bible says that as they marched around, they did it about 7 times, and on the last time, the Bible said they began to blow the horns, and the walls came tumbling down. And so what I want to tell somebody tonight, he's calling for the Levitical voices to stand up in this house and open up your mouth and begin to give God a sound from your belly, from your loins, from your gut. Come on and open up your mouth tonight. Let the sound resonate from this house. Where my praisers at? Where my praisers at? I need some praisers. Come on and open up your mouth, because God said as you open up your mouth, he's about to shift you right now. He's about to shift you right now. As he opened up your mouth, he's about to transform your life. The way you left home won't be the way you came. By the time you get back to your house tonight, your house will look at you differently. Your alarm don't go off because they don't think you own them. The reason why is because I've been transformed. I've been through my shift. Come on, touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, get ready for your shift. Get ready for your shift. Don't you think it's strange when people start looking at you funny? The reason why, because you done shifted. The reason why they looking at you funny, lay your head back and shout, shift! So here, my brother, God said, he's giving you vision. This is just some stuff. This should affirm and confirm some things that he put in you, and just really to settle you that you ain't about to lose your mind with the stuff you're thinking about. Let me explain something that your pastor can't tell you right now. See, he got vision for this church that he can't even release because y'all ain't ready for it. And if he say too much, ain't no sense in creating a fight. Oh, y'all. But watch this thing. What would happen if you got Transformers Bank and Trust? What would happen if you have Transformer Elementary School? What would happen if you have Transformers Universe? Okay. What would happen if you have Transformers real estate firm? See, y'all trying to speak into some things right now. Somebody ought to lift their hands and shout, I receive it. And so, my brother, I want to encourage you to go ahead and write, because you're about to write beyond your years. You're about to write beyond your years. In about 7 to 8 years, there's going to be a successor that's going to come. And that successor, he don't have to have a blueprint of his own, but he'll be able to come and capture your heart, and he's going to be able to fulfill and complete a lot of things that you put in place. I don't know, God has called for you to be more than just a pastor. This is a great calling, responsibility. But God says, this was just a door to get you to the nations.